Here I'm going to talk about Introduction to Religious Renewal, Part 2. In my research into the fundamental principles of religion, I have identified key features that serve as guiding markers across both the universals of existence and the universals of religion, particularly within Islam. Islam expresses the universals of human existence at the level of Ihsan, the level of divine presence, through worshipping God as though one sees Him, and through living in constant awareness of Him. This is the Islam of instantaneous presence with God, of existential unity, the highest and most sublime form of Islam. It then encapsulates the fundamentals of faith in what may be called the Islam of the Book, the greater, middle Islam, the Islam of moderation, and the community of the middle way. This universal religion is embodied in the well-known pillars of faith: belief in God, His messengers, His scriptures, the last day, and in divine destiny and predestination. Finally, Islam defines the more specific principles of practice in the well-known pillars of Islam: belief in God and in Muhammad, His messenger, prayer, fasting, zakat, and pilgrimage, Hajj. These particular pillars of Islam became the focus of Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh, detailed in its chapters on worship, transactions, and other areas of law. Over time, jurisprudence concentrated on the practical pillars of Islam. Theology concerned itself with the pillars of universal faith, while Sufism emphasized the higher level of Ihsan, the personal experience of divine presence and the path toward attaining it. In this work, I will discuss these levels in general terms, showing their overlaps, while giving particular attention to jurisprudence because of its functional importance throughout Islamic history. Here I propose a new methodology for understanding and interpreting both the whole and the part at every level, and for uncovering the logical relationships that exist between texts and reality. This begins with examining the interconnections among the Abrahamic religions and their scriptures, the Quran, the Torah, and the Gospel. From there, the focus turns to the Quran's internal dualities, and then to the logical relationship between the Quran and the Sunnah, the Prophet Hadith. My approach here is rooted in grasping the very nature of the Quranic text and appreciating its unique characteristics. Written and prepared by Abdelmoumin Ahmed. Thank you.